Good morning to all my delegates and fellow mates present here. I am Priyanka Sarkar, student of PG Diploma in Jadavpur University. I am very thankful to Coal City University, Nigeria for giving me an opportunity to present a paper in the conference entitling A Poetic Sentence of Tagore Help to Realize Higher Human Values. World famous Bengali poet Rabindranath Tagore has innumerable contribution on its short stories, prose, dramas and songs where it has promoted mainly to inculcate human values among the masses. Kaviguru has taken several good initiatives to interpenetrate higher level of human values among the masses. In the poem entitled Dinodan, where a sentence which charms us greatly as Ononto Nilima Majhe Ogonno Alok Dipyoman Mor Ghore Bhitti Chirantan Sotto Shanti Daya Prem. This above line means that if we want to enlighten our conscience, to liberate our mind, to open our heart, after all, to value our human dignity, we have to realize only those above said single sentence. At the contemporary social system, most of the human beings become self-centered and narrow-minded. Their attitude towards others are not well accepting and adjustable due to own prosperity and progress. They never thought about others' problem and lack because it has a lack of realization of human value. An abstract sense of human value is a great metamorphic building for our humanistic society. In order to study about the poetic sentence of Tagore help to realize higher human value, at first we have to know the meaning of value. Values are nothing but the eminent subject of humanistic, mainly in sociology. Sociology is a study of human relationship, which is a king of social interaction, as it builds up cooperation, competition, conflict, accommodation, assimilation and acculturation between each other. Social interaction and social process is a valuable state of judgment in our society. An individual who has a value has become compound to build a balanced human society. The word value has been derived from the Latin word val, meaning to enter a worth or strength. Value is a concept in a collective concept, refers to a good and a fine, desirable and demandable, cherishable and maintainable, and also transferable through norms, more or customs in our culture and society. Value is an assumption, largely unconsciousness of what is right and important. An eminent sociologist, Michael Haralambous, defined value as a belief that something is good and worthwhile. Thus, value is nothing but worth having and worth giving. Value is defined or measured as a goodness and desirability. All the values are obviously socially approved and that are internalized through the process of conditioning, learning or socialization, and that becomes subject-oriented standard and aspiration, truth, goodness and beauty. The lines in the poem, "My eternal home is lit by everlasting lamps in the midst of an azure sky. In my home, the foundations are built with the values of truth, peace and compassion and love." The above lines means that as an individual, it is an approach on only a humanistic ground. In this poem entitling Dinodan, which means alms of the poor, an idealistic value of liberal attitude, equal opportunity and democratic ideals of all the people, where there will be no discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, gender and economic. In this poem, the king has built a big temple for the gods and has given pressure on the religious leader to worship, to conduct the rituals and rites on that sacred temple. On the contrary, the priest countered that you have established yourself but not God. You have committed this for your own name and fame. So there is no God in this particular temple. And also the priests have advised the king that you have no such power of offering to him who is the Almighty. Thus, through this poetic lines of the great eminent noble laureate Tagore, we can see that value education or education is very much important in our society to build within us the measure of value and goodness. It is the educational system, or it is our Ministry Department of Human Resource Development that we should build, or we should create, or rather we should impart among our society a value education which is worthwhile and which is always it's a long way to go uh, uh, to build up a value and an integrated social structure. Thank you to all present here. Thank you so much.